lots of joy and hope and cheer, but mostly shopping, 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 Christmas, Christmas.
Hi, I'm Erica, filming on my computer today, and welcome to another video. The holidays are here, and with that come a lot of companies and people trying to sell you things so that you can buy them and give them to other people or to give them to yourself. It's all chaotic in this late capitalism that we are experiencing. So I am once again inspired by the amazing Nisi Pisa. I watch every video that she puts out very regularly, very quickly. I just love all her content, and I'm so glad that she's posting regularly now. But this idea comes from her, which is window shopping, where we go onto websites and we might talk positively about something, we might talk negatively about something, we might go on a slight tangent. It's just fun and talking about things that we see, and maybe it'll encourage you to buy something or not. My goal is not necessarily to get you to spend money on these. I don't make any money off of anything that I'm going to be seeing here today, but I just figured I would go through it and tell you what might be good deals or interesting things, at least, in each of our favorite artists' merch stores. I have them all at the top, and we're going to start with Taylor Swift because by far this is the one I have checked out the most. It is the one that even has a video just looping and playing. So let's go to the holiday collection. Now, I would be lying if I said that this was the first time that I have checked this out. I have looked at stuff in this place before because I have bought some stuff from this place before. And the thing about Taylor Swift's merch is that ever since probably folklore-ish, for those who know, they know, they have kept inventing new colors to put on clothes that are always not flattering to any person's complexion, body type, and whatever. A lot of these clothes are not normally what I would recommend. I am wearing the Speak Now cardigan. I would say this cardigans in general are fun, and we don't need a cardigan for every album, but it does make everyone feel included and feel like they don't have to have every cardigan or just have the original cardigan because they can get one for their favorite album. Speak Now is my favorite, which is why I got the purple one. I think it's cute. I think it's fun. The Midnight's one is also really good, and I think the 1989 one has a bit of charm to it as well. But that's not what we're looking at. We're looking at what was recently dropped for the holiday collection. Taylor Swift has, again, made a fairly minimalist type album with Tortured Poets Department being so businessy. And so a lot of these designs are very, like, I don't know how to describe it. There's this one that says Florida, which I love this song. Florida from Florence Machine made my Spotify rap this year. I love it. But, oh my gosh. Like, it's just boring. I'm so sorry. I don't necessarily recommend getting dupes from other third-party people, but I do think that Etsy stores are running overtime to make better merch than most of major label things. And I think Taylor Swift is just a big example of that because she's popular, but I think that will come across as we go to other artists as well. This black purse just looks like a Kate Spade purse, like knockoff, but that says Tortured Poets Department on it. You know, if you are a purse wearer, good for you. But, oh, shoot. Okay, I kind of do like this concept. It is the pathological people pleaser hat, which is based off of You're Losing Me. Why is it in this boring font? I could never tell you, but yeah, it's not my thing. The bejeweled necklace is nice. It does expand upon the bejeweled bracelet, but I think both the bejeweled bracelet and the bejeweled necklace, for those who know, I don't know if the people who are going to be watching this video are big Swifties or not, but each of these gems are supposed to represent an album that she has, and she decided to add the re-recordings in that process. So we have an additional red one for Red, a kind of golden tinted one for Fearless Taylor's version. Then she's now added another purple and another light blue for Speak Now in 1989 Taylor's version. But the next time she releases something, if she releases Reputation Taylor's version, which is very possible, I am filming this right as the last Eras Tour concert's happening, so it might be completely obsolete by the end of me filming this video. That's where we're at. And so I think because there's no way to add additional gems unless you really are just like clear about knowing your artistry, it feels like it will just become outdated really, really quickly. Now, this one makes me mad. I actually do have pajamas that are kind of similar to this. I got them at Kohl's for $8 as a set, totally. So the fact that this is $75 is a lot. It also doesn't look like it's a flattering fit. Like, it branches out, like, weirdly at the waist, which is just not necessarily flattering. I love Gold Rush, the song, but this feels like it's just an afterthought. Like, you figured out some cheap way to find this set, and then you put in the words that we all love. But, yeah, not my thing. This ornament's actually pretty cute, actually. I will say. This is To Past Me, which is a reference to Long Story Short. Oh, that is cute. I do like that. I don't need ornaments for my tree, but if I were looking for it, I would get it. Though I don't know how much ornaments normally cost, but I do not normally spend $20 on an ornament. To be fair, I don't buy many ornaments. But the t-shirts and sweaters around me really just clarify what I've been saying, is that you either get something that's very minimalist, like this sweater or this shirt, or you get something that has this random image of her on it, like the blink of a crinkling eye having that random photo that she took from her shoot, or just having a big face or big picture on it. It doesn't look cute. I'm sorry. Like, she doesn't do that many ones that are just like the album cover on a shirt anymore. I feel like she used to do that a lot, and it was really nice if you just like that album. And a lot of people I've read about will do that for any album that they like. So if you're interested in that, go for it. But I feel like a lot of these are just some random outtakes from her show or from the album photo shoot, and then maybe a little bit of lyrical text. And that doesn't really do it for me personally. I will say this pink Cruel Summer, the back, not so much, but the front is pretty cute. And if you really just like the Eras Tour or also just Cruel Summer, I think it's a nice color to go with all this. Ah, it's so boring and bland. I will say that this merch shop did give some Reputation merch, and it really just reminds me of how good Reputation merch was. I do have the green jacket from Reputation, and I love it so much, and I still wear it. It's still very nice. It probably is a lot better made than a lot of this current stuff, just because she has switched merch providers since then, and I think a lot of the quality has gone down, is what I've been told. But this compact mirror is cute. Will I ever pay $30 for a compact mirror? No. Now, the one thing that I do see in this holiday collection that I want, and I have put it on my Christmas list, is this Is It Over Now? I don't know. I love Is It Over Now. It's been on my wrap this year and last year. And I love this blue. It's a zip hoodie, and I'm just a sucker for zip hoodies. It really is just a functional jacket, and I think it is fun and references 1989, but isn't too on the nose. I even like this one just fine, except for the back. Again, why do you have to do so much on the back? Because that is two completely different fonts there. I mean, I guess it has it on the front there, but I'm really not going to focus on the front. I'm going to focus on how cute the back is. And also, I'm getting it as a gift, hopefully, not spending my own original money on it. I would normally not spend $75 on a hoodie myself. I just have a lot of hoodies that I get secondhand or give to me by a friend, or I just never get rid of the ones I have, so they always stay great. Red, okay. The Starlight pillow, oh, I wish it kind of actually continued onto the back, so it felt like it was consistent. Like, you have these kind of ugly backgrounds, but then you don't want to give us something that matches the front. I guess not. Yeah, okay. Yeah, again, same graphic from just the shoot or whatever, and then putting in a lyric. It's very copy and paste between eras, and so I don't know, I just get bored sometimes. This Koi Fish zip up hoodie, at least it's different, and so I respect it. Will I pay the $85 for it? No, but I can support that there is some originality there. This Fearless journal is also very cute, I will say. $30 for a journal is not normally what I want to pay for a journal, but it's not that overcharged. I do like it conceptually. I like all the little stars. I think it is cute. Okay, I feel like I'm going to get this a lot. And the fact that it's sold out, wild. But the self-titled butterfly tote bag, it is cute. It is a cute tote bag. I have no qualms with it. I just think that we need to leave selling new tote bags in 2024 because I do not need another bag. I was given in Germany probably 20 bags at least. I was given several from the organizations I was a part of, the ones I worked at, the schools I was at. Everyone wanted to give me a bag. And then there were some cute bags that I picked up along the way. I got one that was made out of recycled juice containers. I got one that was recycled out of old chocolate wrappers. I love those concepts. I don't need people to just be utilizing brand new fabric and using plastic or cotton or whatever to create new tote bags. We don't need more. I understand it's more sustainable than having plastic or paper bags. The thing about that is, yes, but you have to use what you got. If you are getting new tote bags every week or even every month, it is not less impactful on the environment. This is cute though. Okay. I will say that if you are in need of tote bag, and I don't know how many people are actually still in need of a tote bag, you are allowed to get this one. It is cute. It is $50, which is really expensive for a tote bag. And it's also not available. So I will give you permission retroactively if you bought it. Okay. This bejeweled ring is cute. And I think there are either a repeating pattern, so it doesn't give away new eras, or there is new eras on it, which is kind of cool. But yeah, who knows? I don't see any orange anywhere, and I would like to see orange because I would like an orange era finally. That actually concludes what's in the Taylor Swift holiday collection. I think hers is probably going to be the most because she's promoting so many eras rather than just a most recent album. So let's move on to another artist. We're now going to Billie Eilish's store. First things first, I love that she is modeling this stuff. It means that it's not just some drop shipped nonsense that Taylor or any other artist doesn't know their own designer. I don't know if that's true, but Billie Eilish at least has seen the merch that she is giving out because she has put it on her body. That said, it is really hard with this green background, which I assume is for the holiday season. For some of these things, it's hard to see the details. There it is, fine. This all over shirt, oh, it's all over because the cover just takes up the whole space. I like that conceptually, but I realize that I don't think that style is for me. Oh, this hit me hard and soft looks like almost like it's a version of like the Nevermind Nirvana cover. All right, there are zip hoodies. It's very minimalist, and that's the thing is that for things that are basics, and I feel like we have a trend towards minimalism, and we're gonna see that is if there's already like a blue zip hoodie that you have seen, you can make this yourself, and you do not need to pay $110. Oh my gosh, sorry, I just saw that price. $110 for a hoodie. That's just a zip hoodie. I get it, especially if it comes from some special source here. Let me click on it and see if it says that it's like handmade or something. It's water-based inks. Water used in this process is recycled and treated for circularity and safe discharge. Okay, we like sustainability, but oh, it even has an eco details page. That is a nice thing. It's using 100% organic cotton, non-toxic dyes, water-based inks. Great. I love that you're not doing pollution. It doesn't say it's all recycled, just the water is used. Okay, so you still are using brand new cotton. Okay. For me, the thing about it is that it is still $110 and it's still brand new fabric. It's doing a little bit in terms of environmentalism. It's more than probably other artists, but it is still not a lot. And especially considering that it is just the album title on your hoodie, you can just do an iron on, or you can go into an innovation lab. You might need to rent some time for it or learn a skill. I think that's really YouTubeable, that skill. But I don't need a new zip hoodie that is, first of all, $110 and also doesn't give me any images. There's no artistry with it. It is just the album title in the font. Cool, we like a font, but I don't know why you need that in particular. It just doesn't feel that innovative to me. It feels like, oh, I just have this jacket on and it has an album title of an album that I like. And cool if you want that, but I don't know. It just doesn't scream anything interesting at all. And I don't really know why we're making things that aren't interesting. Her music is interesting. I'll fully give her out. This album is much more interesting than this hoodie is giving. Okay, we have the contrast shorts. I have not seen like sport details. Oh, and this is recycled nylon. Okay, so there are some things that are made of recycled things. I will give her that. I know that she is fairly environmental conscious. Oh, mystery item. Okay, what does this mean? I do wonder if anyone knows what this mystery item is. I would love to know because I think the thing about doing a mystery bag or a mystery gift, I like the concept. I love surprises fully, but it can be wasteful in that not everyone who gets this item is going to like it, which means it ends up in the garbage or they have to find someone else who will like it. And if you just knew what it was, you might just get it. But I understand the exclusivity of it. And for it being a fairly minimal thing, it's worth $25, which if the hoodie is worth $110, then it's not something that's big. This die-cut dog tag, I thought it was actually pretty cute. And I think this is probably my favorite piece of her merch that I have seen because it seems like it is the most unique and something that she wears relatively routinely. This is her kind of brand. But it being 75, Okay, if it's like actually made of like good metals that won't like turn green or anything. It's sterling silver. It's 100% sterling silver. Okay, I can allow that because jewelry I really don't know that much about. I'm not going to act like I know what will make it so that it turns green or what will be really high quality. But I have heard that 100% sterling silver is pretty good. So I will take the word for it. You can correct me in the comments below. Okay. Not all of these do have her wearing it, which fair enough. I love, being true about your advertising. If Billy has worn it, she is showing that she has worn it. So I find that valid. Oh, she has a lot of different drops. Are all the mysteries sold out? They are fully sold out. Here's a mystery hoodie that was done in long sleeve. They are saying what they are. What is this other one? Just item? Okay, that's a little ominous. Okay, but there is a lot of mystery items. Some of them are beanies or whatever. Cool concept, but again, if you don't end up liking what you wear, you're not going to use it often, and in which case you might toss it or sell it, and in which case it just probably ends up in a Goodwill or in a landfill somewhere. So that's a lot. I would have liked maybe like one drop, maybe two drops of mystery if you're gonna do that. I like the creativity of it, but I think environmentally, like you don't need that. Okay, see this one's more unique. This zip hoodie is also 110, but it has a backing and it has a front. Let me just not make sure I don't clown myself that this doesn't have a back. It doesn't show me what the back is, so I assume that there's nothing on the back. If there is something on the back, they are really gonna gag everyone when you get it. Oh, the lunchbox is kind of cute. Is the BE for Billie Eilish? Okay, for B. Okay. I honestly was thinking it felt like a K-pop thing or something from the 90s. It does kind of feel retro. Oh my god, it's $65 for a lunchbox and thermoset. Those like metallic lunchboxes, I know it's a new one, but I got mine from a surplus sale that was like $1. But I think you can find cheaper things elsewhere. And I feel like you could again print that on. Like screen printing is a thing that one can do. So I don't know. I feel like the lunchbox one is cute of this ornament. Okay. I am seeing the vision for some of these things. And I do like the environmental consciousness about things. This bird is a feather that's more retro. That's cute. I wouldn't wear a tank like that. Honestly, I don't think it's really made for my body type. But yes. Oh, this bird's of a feather with her like flying. That's a cute like color scheme. Okay. So she has some colorful schemes. I think some of the more basic things are boring me. She has 3 layers. The environmental consciousness is nice in my opinion, and I do support it. Some of these minimal designs again do not need to be here. They are selling a whole pink onesie. Okay, is that even? What are these even Billie Eilish at this point? Okay, I'm just getting confused. Okay, some of this merch is definitely on the older side, and there is more mystery things. Okay, I am seeing it. Oh my god, not selling cut off muscle t-shirts. Just get your t-shirt, your old t-shirt, and cut it yourself. Scissors. I even got a pair of left-handed scissors, so I would feel included in that. And I just don't think you need to buy things that look like pre-distressed or vintage. Just don't buy them new. Just go to the vintage store, go to the thrift store, and get the things that you want, or use what you already have. I just don't see the purpose of buying things that look like they've been distressed when you can just distress something you already own and get the same look out of it. Okay, we actually did make it through the 3 pages worth. The babies on the second page really like made me fast forward real quick. But yeah, I think that's enough from Billy for now. Okay, now we're at Olivia Rodrigo's, and I have looked at some of these things, but it looks like they have added some things for Thanksgiving. Okay, I've seen that there were posters that are about like these tanks. I didn't know that they were different each night. I did see her in concert. I wonder what she was wearing. Maybe I can zoom in on what she did. But there's bands off our bodies. Okay, sexy and our kind. This is obviously based on her looks that she did. This looks like the 4 main tanks that she did, and these are all for her Fun for Good. I know that she does some sort of charitable work. Let's see, does it say what the Fun for Good is? Okay, Olivia Rodrigo's Fun for Good is a global initiative committed to building an equitable and just future for women and girls through direct support of community-based nonprofits that champion girls' education, support reproductive rights, and prevent gender-based violence. Period. Good for her for doing that, especially at her young age. So that was a quick hint about the next artist we're going into. But I do like this, that she is donating her proceeds. 100% of the proceeds will be donated to Fun for Good. So if you are a fan of any of these tanks, if you wear tanks, I don't wear that many tanks. Most of my tanks are things where I got a stain on the sleeve, or they were extra random things at our free store back in college. So I don't really buy them myself. So I wouldn't do that, but go off if you would like to. This gift box charm, is that supposed to go on a charm bracelet? Okay, I don't know who does charm bracelets that much. I think they're a cute concept. I just don't know how you get started on it, and it seems like it just gets expensive over time. Sequin star patches. Okay, that's cute, and you can get a whole set for $10. That's pretty much a good deal. These star earmuffs. Oh, they're cute. I will say honestly, this is wrapping paper. I don't need to buy wrapping paper, but it's a cool concept for it. Grateful all the time. Yes, this purple agate nightlife definitely works. Honestly, I think this is really cute. There's a sequin skirt. There's some marbled vinyl. There's some more sweaters. There are some things that are a little more similar. This is a denim jacket that says "Spill Your Guts." I think that's very classy, honestly. Yeah, this one I remember seeing this everywhere, and honestly, I would get it. The white work sold out at mine, and I didn't want to buy it in black. I didn't end up getting any Olivia Rodrigo t-shirts. I got a little like star wavy thing, like one of those wands that you could use at like a K-pop concert, for example. But I don't see them online at all. Yeah, okay. A lot of these, honestly, they look like clothes that people would wear. Does that make sense? Like a lot of these are very, oh, I love your guts, but it's the Rodrigo butterfly. I feel like a lot of these are very classic. They're not doing too much. They're not too cluttered in their designs, and they can channel like either a 90s or a Y2K vibe. Yeah, honestly, okay. Some of these here, I think they're a little bit much, but honestly, I'm kind of living for Olivia Rodrigo saying, "Oh, they have a World Tour cowboy hat, amazing," and a popcorn box for the Guts World Tour. Okay, and a set of 5. Are they paper or are they like something that you could actually reuse? It does not say, but let me know if you know. It looks like they're just like paper. And for $20, that makes a lot of more sense. But it is a cute concept, I would argue. Here's the tank poster, and then there's some vampire band-aids. That's cute. Okay, honestly, I don't have much to critique on. I mean, you don't need this many different merch things. But then Starface for $5. I like that there are small things like this World Tour sticker sheet or these sashes. These sashes are actually really cool. Honestly, I like all of it. They're fun. That's merch that is like very used in the production, which means that you feel like you are her. Like these sheer tights. I'm sure Olivia's worn something like that before. Oh, she has other charms. Okay. So it looks like she's been doing that. That's good to know. And there's claw clips. You can wear this butterfly tote. You can carry this around even if you're not wanting to broadcast that you're a Olivia Rodrigo fan. Only people who have shopped it on there. Otherwise, it's a cute little butterfly bag that's clear and works for concerts probably. Maybe it might be a little big, but this as Olivia and Livid could work for that very easily. Oh, and then she has World Tour posters. That's cute. Maybe I should get one for Hamburg. Oh, you can get the butterfly tote in black. She has some of the merch that she's broadcasting. Okay, I honestly like this necklace, this megaphone ornament. Okay, I thought there was also a regular megaphone. Maybe we'll see that. But yeah, I'm sorry. Was that etched? That's so cool. Sorry, a lot of her merch is really interesting. I think it probably has to do. There's a whole like Stanley Cup. Oh, it's literally Stanley X Olivia Rodrigo. It's not knockoff. That's impressive. Honestly, I feel like a lot of this was just very creative from Olivia and her team. Maybe it's just because Olivia Rodrigo is kind of on the pulse of like what's going on and what people like. Oh, you can get the guts rings. I'm not gonna get $100 in guts rings, but go off if you would like. There is a lot. Okay. Oh, here is the megaphone. Okay, so she made a megaphone. I believe she uses it on tour, if I remember right. The zip hoodie is $65 here. Now I don't need this backing on it, but this is the cheapest of the zip hoodies that we've seen, and it has stuff going on, and it's also a classic black. So if you don't mind the back part, then it's pretty chill. Moon ring, that's cute. Oh, and here's a charm bracelet. There you go. And then you can put in your little charms as you wish. I again don't know how they work, but go for it if you want to. Overall, I don't need this much merch from her. I think some of these have been dropped at different times over the past year slash two. But I'm glad she's struck a balance between having some things that, more diehard fans might like, but also things that people can just wear in their everyday life, but also things that people who might not have some extra money to spend or as much of it, they can get some cheaper things. Like these tights are only 15. This sticker sheet is only 5. These are things that are cheaper. These charms, now you wouldn't use them that much. These claw clips are 20. There are things here that are actually affordable. This whole bag is 20. That's actually pretty affordable in my opinion, especially when it comes to musicians merch. So if you like Olivia Rodrigo, go for it. Now we're on Chapel Roan's website. This Midwest Princess thing, I get it. I'm from the Midwest myself. I understand you doing some camo vibes. This orange is honestly putrid about it, but I get it in terms of orange and camo are the two things you use hunting. Camo when you want to camouflage, and orange is when you don't want to get hit by other people hunting. Chapel's merch really does not speak to me. I saw this shirt, I believe I saw this shirt when I was in Europe when I saw her in Paris, and it just doesn't do it for me. This Midwest Princess thing, oh, that's cute to have like all the dates on it, and then having her on stage in Missouri, that's cute. And I know that she, especially at festivals, which has been a lot of the shows that she's been playing, she wants people to wear something pink so they know that they're there for her. And I think that's a cool concept. But it's not speaking to me. It just looks like little doodles on it. I like it, but it feels like little pieces. And then this, it's very just boring. I don't know how, that many people who are Chapel fans that would dress like this, where they want to have something that's that basic. And then there's also the thing of this being a little more on the chaotic and extra side. I feel like we had something similar to this little fairy thing. And I liked it, but I knew I wouldn't wear it because I just can't do graphics that are that much and that many colors. It's just a little much for me. I say as having something that has so many different colors on it because it's a reference up to the New York subway system. But you get my point, is that some things are cool as a design, but you might feel like it's a little flashy or a little extra to wear on your body, which is why I don't go for them that much. These limited edition paper dolls, I have seen them. They are on my list. I want them bad. I want it with the vinyl that becomes the stage. But yeah, this is creativity. This is what I want from more artists, to do something that's unique, that's different for them. Like the megaphone for Guts. I have not seen another artist sell a megaphone before. There's sometimes a reason why they don't routinely sell things, but I think a paper doll thing is really cute. I think it's just fun, and I think let the girls have some fun. Now, of course, they made a tote bag with my favorite song on it, Super Graphic Ultra Modern Girl. But yes, I don't need another tote bag, and neither do you. This Karma keychain is a cute design. I don't need it on a keychain, though. I would love it as a pin. If it was a pin, oh my gosh, I have recently got back into wearing a jean jacket that I have a bunch of pins and buttons on it. This looks perfect as a pin design. I'm sure Etsy has already gone with it. This bumper sticker, I don't know where I'd put it because I'm not going to damage my car like that, but where are you going? The Pink Planet Club or hell? I think, aren't those synonymous in some way? Oh, Chapel 316, I didn't realize it had a Bible verse construction on there. Honk if you're a Midwest Princess is also a cute thing. This rabbit banana, I don't know what I would use it for, but it's cute. Oh, this is an old tour. This is the 2023 Naked in America tour. Okay, cool, fun. And then here's the Midwest Princess hat and not camo. Okay. I will say that if you like Chapel Roan, I really just think you should get this one thing here, which is limited edition paper dolls and deluxe vinyl. In fact, I know it's more expensive than everything else here, but is what I would say is worth my time. Otherwise, a lot of Etsy creators are doing Chapel stuff. I have friends that are making merch and friendship bracelets and stuff like that. I think those are where I would set my sights on. Anything that's also pink, because then it feels like it's on theme every time you go to a Chapel themed night that you are wearing pink. It's kind of like when you're wearing Brat Green when you go to see a Charlie XCX concert or just a Brat night. Speaking of which, let's get into it. Okay, this is minimalism, but I'm okay with it because that's how the album has been fully branded as. This Brat Green, oh my gosh. Okay, I would not buy it for $100. You can screen print these, and I don't even think Charlie XCX would blame you if you got yourself a shirt that is this color and then you just literally screen print it on or draw it on yourself, because you could. I have seen this before because I actually did a presentation on Brat that actually is getting me the job that I'm going to accept in the next couple days. But these sleeves look long. Maybe it's just how it's pinned up there, but it looks like really long sleeves for some reason. This baby tee is going to be so cute on so many twinks and girls. For me, it's not going to be the vibe, but honestly, if you were going to make a baby tee for anything, which I recently figured out that they exist, and all the cute designs of them on the Taylor Swift website are baby tees, which means they really just probably wouldn't work for me. This will look so cute. This is a design that works as a baby tee. Cult Classic is fun. You don't need this bag. I'm just going to say it. You don't need this hat. 365 Party Girl. All of these are like vibes. Honestly, I get the vibes. I'm your favorite reference. I wish it was like different, but I get it. It's minimalist. It's club. Maybe I would actually like to do, like, if I'm going to a night where I'm like already wearing like a muscle tee or something where my arms are exposed, kind of having like your favorite reference like in like face paint or something along your arm. I think that would be kind of cool. I don't need Brat in black. Who is buying it in black? I don't know. Okay, this is a hideous shirt. I'm so sorry, but this shirt is hideous. The design of it. No, I don't like it at all. Honestly, it's giving me a weird, like, unnerving feeling if I just stare at it more. Brat as a water ball is fun. Underwear, yes. Okay, that is just like camp. This is camp. This is not camp, but it's fun. This is fun, and I ride for you, Charlie, and as a bumper sticker. And it's also $6. Great, that is an affordable thing. This is the reverse of the pink tax. The boxers are more expensive than the thong, but that's hilarious. And honestly, a lot of these things are affordable. I don't know where it was. I remember seeing a meme that was like a towel that was brat green, and it just said towel on it. Maybe it sold out, and that's why it's not here anymore. Maybe it was before it became tour merch. But this is how I feel. If you're going to do minimalism, it has to be for a minimalist type album. You do need to match what the vibe you're going for, and I feel like the careless, reckless, like impulsive nature of Brat allows you to do this with your merch. But you really got to commit to it. Like, she did not do anything that's crazy. Does not have her photo on anything. She does not have images on anything. It is just words and text. And I think that is getting her point across much more than a lot of other artists will do with their either minimalist or maximalist projects. Here's this pullover. It's airbrush. Did she do it herself or something? White garment. It's screen printed graphic. Okay, but why does it show this happening? That's not. That's airbrush. That's not screen printed. Okay, that's showing what she did for hers, and then you have your version that is just screen printed. I got more questions than answers out of that. I have no idea what that is. Like a spooky graphic. I'm confused. Okay, the Secret of Us tour, and then it has this chaotic color scheme on the back. All right. This playing cards. Okay. Don't worry, be risky. Okay. It's just not my style. I don't really know. All these are very different vibes. Like this, but in fact, this airbrush, like, very technical font is very different than this jarring, don't worry, be risky font, which is different than this risk thing. They all feel different, and I'm very confused with what this era is even giving. I guess you don't necessarily have to have an era. I'm sorry, is that a vinyl crate? That's literally a milk crate. No, don't tell me that's a vinyl crate. No, you can't just say that this is a vinyl crate. You cannot just say this is a vinyl crate. This is just a milk crate that could be used to hold albums. It can hold a lot of things. It can hold milk. It can hold milk jars. You know, when milk came in jars. I mean bottles of milk. I'm sorry. Remember when milk came in bottles instead of cartons? Yes. I don't, because I was not alive then, and neither was she. She and I are like literally the same age. Sorry, this is ridiculous. $55 for a plastic. Okay, is it? Wait, it's collapsible. I like something that is collapsible. I'm a storage person. I am a Virgo. But you cannot tell me. Also, don't act like you're gonna have this many copies of Secret of Us. Okay, great to see Adam Strands even. Like, this is literally even all the same version. They're not even alternate covers. Like, get real. This pennant is fun, but also where would you wear it? Oh my god, there's six. Oh my gosh. This is cute, and honestly, the least offensive merch I've seen from her. Close to you masking tape. What do you need that for? But it's unique. I will give them creativity on being unique, but also you really don't need this. That honestly, I don't know. This winking one, honestly, kind of gives, and I don't know why. It shouldn't, but it does. Okay, there's a pencil set that probably has like song titles on it, and it has this frog pencil topper. That's $35. I thought it was a pencil sharpener at first, which made me more excited about it. Okay, now we're getting to old stuff, and I feel like there was more of a brand. Oh, here's a pencil sharpener on its own. This Don't Worry Be Risky does feel like it is a bumper sticker, and there's a set of 4. So that is honestly one of their more affordable options. This corduroy hat, I do like the corduroy hat. I don't own any, I don't wear hats that often, but I like the style of it. There's a Secret of Us weenie mug. That is so tiny. What are you even holding up? What is even in there? Sorry, I'm really confused what's in here. Oh, there's a little, like, dog. Oh, like, is that the name of... Oh, like, it's a weenie dog. It's like a dachshund. There's a broken heart necklace. Aw, poor thing. Okay. Yeah, I don't need anything here. And I think I'm still even more confused what Gracie Abrams' brand is after this. If someone can clarify what the vibe is. I have listened to all of her music. I get that she sounds like Taylor Swift, and I like that. But she doesn't have any, like, distinct brand that makes me recognize her. Like, I feel like people could design merch off of any part of her music and it could look totally different. And cool, I love the creativity of that, but I want to know what, like, her vision is, because I don't know what her vision is. But what my vision is that I'm not buying that vinyl crate. That's a milk crate. Maybe even milk crates even are collapsible these days. But don't act like you need to pay $55 for that. Even if you already have a milk crate, you can draw that onto the label. Please. Be serious. Okay, now I know I've been mainly dealing with women on here because honestly, I have a few men here, but I feel like it's just going to be really boring to look through theirs as well. But this Chromatica ball tumbler, okay. The Chromatica jock shop, that's understanding your audience. Does it need to be $30? No, but no jock shop needs to be $30, but most of them are. So I can say that she's at least looking at how much people are willing to buy and how much they're selling for. This geometric hoodie, that's a lot. Oh, the back does the art pop, okay. And then the front does that. Okay, like vibes. Dang, her merch site promoting art pop more than she does these days. That's actually really cool. These Spotify fans first. I actually really like that. Oh, that's kind of fun. I don't have any Lady Gaga merch because, like Beyonce, I feel like I like Lady Gaga and I listen to all her music, but I am not a little monster. I am not a big member of the Beehive. I'm not someone who should be promoting Lady Gaga or Beyonce on my clothing because I feel like people are going to get a different impression of me and going to be severely disappointed when I don't live up to the expectations that they've set for me. It looks like there's no specific holiday collection. It looks like Taylor Swift really was one of the only ones who did like a Taylor Swift holiday edition. Although I guess Billie Eilish also did. So really only the artists we had at the beginning rather. There's a lot of art pop here. Okay, there's a lot of a lot. Okay. These honestly, none of this is like catching my eye. A lot of these are like graphic tees and, you know, power to them. A lot of this does actually look fairly old merch that could have been existing even at the times of these albums releasing. But I also think they fit well with a lot of older artists that you might find like on vinyl or to see their album cover randomly on a shirt at like H&M or somewhere. You know, it gives graphic tee in the most graphic tee way that like Target could sell something or Kohl's could sell something with your face on it. And, you know, they might someday. They might already have. This, okay, that look honestly just looks so good on her. They can't scare me if I scare them first. I don't know what that's in reference to from Chromatica. But, yeah. There's some interesting stuff. I will say there is color. And honestly, sometimes that's all I need. I do not need all these very randomly neutral shades. Like, they're still graphic tees at the end of the day. You can't wear them worked anyway. So why not make it fun? Just make it fun. Like, Lady Gaga fans tend to have fun. This is a cute shirt. That looks like it's a baby tee. With how that why they look weird in those photos. Like well, all these shirts look kind of like weirdly cut, and they kind of stress me out by looking at them. Rather be dry rain boots. Okay, that is a cute idea. There we go. Okay, I know these literally probably came out during Chromatica. Dang, they really don't like take things on the flying. Like I just saw like a slide back that it was like 2011 to 2021. Okay, like she's made music past then. I'm not having fun tonight, trucker hat. I don't know what you'd wear that for. Okay, so what I know is that there's a lot of merch, and some of it has sold out, and it's taken down. I hope this video is not nearly as long as it's taken me to film it, but I have been talking for an hour and 20 minutes, so it's time for me to go to bed. In general, don't buy that many things unless they're unique or something that you think someone will actually really like. The thing about clothes and designs, especially if you get them through the internet, is that it's hard sometimes to return it. I had an issue where I was getting an AirPods case from Taylor Swift, and I found out that neither the vertical version or the horizontal version worked for mine, but I didn't know that until after I had tried both. So it was a mess with the customer service. Honestly, they did their best. No issues with that. But it can be a mess to just order things online and then realize it's just not going to work out for you. A lot of these clothes are overpriced. I would love to see some independent sellers do it. I understand that, you're knocking off their brand or what their vision for the era is, but I think in this capitalist era where artists are just charging an arm and a leg for merch that is probably drop shipped, fast fashion, it does all the same conditions as everything else. That if you are finding someone who's hand making stuff on Etsy or screen printing on existing clothes from a thrift store, that is something that is really cool to do. And so, yeah, that is really all my thoughts on this. I hope you enjoy this. I hope this video was something that was helpful during this holiday season. If it helped you find things that you liked, which there weren't that many for me, but if it helped you find some things you like or really just helped you find other avenues to support your music loving friends this holiday season, I am happy that I was able to help with that.
Get out of the dark and get into my heart. You gotta do your part for a brand new start. Don't it just feel right? Looking in my eyes until we see the light. Dance with me tonight.